So Terry, we will be right to you, but first we're going to speak to Eric Menzer, and he is the president of the York Revolution. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning.
Eric, first, thank you for my brand new hat.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Very sporty. I like it. Thanks for representing.
I told Doug the field truly looks absolutely gorgeous. I love everything that I'm looking at down here. It's opening day. It is beautiful. It's perfect baseball weather. How's it feel?
This is what we work for all year. We just had our morning meeting with all of our employees, and I said, if you're not excited by this, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
And then to layer Give Local on top of it, First Friday in downtown York. I mean, this is, I think for those of us who have been involved in the York community for a long time, who envision things like a ballpark and all these kind of things going on, this is the kind of day and night that we live for in downtown York.
Well, and in the last year we were here and we were talking a lot about the pandemic and the recovery from the pandemic, and every conversation pretty much with every nonprofit was surrounded by that. But I think you're right. Give Local's back. First Friday is back. I can speak as a business owner in downtown York. First Friday gets busier and busier every month. And it's opening day for the York Revolution. So before, I do want to talk to you about your support of Give Local, but while we have people's attention, talk about tonight. When can people show up?
Well, the very first thing they should do is, if they want to be here tonight, they should go online and buy their tickets right now, because they are literally going fast. I know that's a hype man's phrase, right?
No, but really, you should buy tickets.
They really are going fast. It's going to be a great night. We are celebrating the opening night of Wellspan Park, our new naming partner. We're celebrating our sweet 16th birthday tonight. This is our 16th season of York Revolution Baseball. We have Give Local York Revolution fanny packs for the first 1,000 customers through the gate tonight. We got a bunch of special surprises in our pregame, and then we got a pretty darn good baseball team that's going to take the field and play Staten Island tonight, and hopefully put up a W to cap off the evening.
Yeah, Doug has a new jacket too.
Oh yeah, he does. You want to be here for that. If nothing else, you want to be here for Doug's new jacket.
Eric, York Revolution have supported Give Local York for a number of years. This, I think, is the confluence of all of that. Opening day, Give Local, First Friday. But talk a little bit about why that's important to this organization to support Give Local.
Well, because we are the essence of a community-based business. I joke to people all the time, we have nothing to export, nothing to import. We're not going anywhere. We are here for the long term in York County, in the city of York, in downtown York. So as goes York County, as goes the health and welfare of York County, so goes the health and welfare of our business. And the dozens, and on games, the hundreds of people who are employed here to make these experiences happen. When you look at over 300 organizations, I was just talking to our employees this morning. We provide a employer match. We match our employees' contributions to any of the organizations that's participating in Give Local. The reason we do that is every single one of those organizations is doing something to make York County a better place to live, work, and play. And when York County is a better place to live, work, and play, then we do better as a group of employees, we do better as a business. And of course, I have a personal stake in Give Local through the skate park, which is one of the Give Local participating organizations. And I have seen the power of this collective effort, all the nonprofits banding together with professional help. I have seen the power of what that can do for so many of these small organizations that don't have full-time staff, that don't have development directors, that don't have marketing budgets. This day, and what we raise this day, will fund an entire year's budget for a lot of these organizations.
Well, and I think so. If you're following along at home, givelocalyork.org. Search for Reid Menzer, R-E-I-D Menzer, and you'll find the skate park information there. But Eric, I mean, sometimes you're right. A lot of these nonprofits don't have that structure.
Right.
Give Local York gives the platform, gives the vehicle for those donations. And in the case of your organization, for you, it's about those personal connections, everybody coming out on Give Local. You send an email out and you say, listen, guys, today is the day to make that donation.
One day, one time. And again, the very first time that Meg spoke to me as an individual about the idea of creating a Give Day in York, I was intrigued. And then the very first year that we did this, whether it was for the organization I'm involved in personally or just for many others I'm aware of, the light bulb went off of this power of the collective focus and bringing all of these resources to the table for small organizations. And again, I'm involved as a volunteer with some of the big ones. I know it's important to all of them, but I think it's particularly important for those of you who are out there thinking about this and contemplating giving. Those small organizations, this is really, this is it.
This is the day.
One day. We'll have one 24-hour period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we obviously thank you for your support of Give Local and to the entirety of your staff in the York Revolution. How many opportunities do we have to see York Revolution baseball at Wellspan Park this year?
We have 63 of them
63.
starting tonight. 63 home games this season here at Wellspan Park. I hope everyone, this weekend is going to be beautiful across the 3 days. We have fireworks tomorrow night, our first fireworks show of the season. So I'm always pretty upbeat, but I'm really upbeat on a day like this where for the first time in a couple of years at least, it's not pouring rain on Give Local Day, which also happens to be our opening day. So.
All right, well, whether it's a fanny pack that gets you excited or fireworks that get you excited,
that's right.
The York Revolution has you covered. Eric, any other nonprofit organizations you want to put a little spotlight on today?
No, because I don't want to take away from any of them. The minute you start saying names, you miss
People
something.
can't stop also. If I ask for one or two, it becomes 15 or 20.
No, the thing I always think is cool as a donor today is I will go through that list and I'll see something that I'm like, oh yeah, I do know that guy, I know that person, I know that organization. They weren't top of mind. So that's the one thing I would really encourage people to do. Go on to support your particular organization you're interested in, but then scroll through the list, because I always find things where I'm like, oh, I've heard of them. I think they're doing good work. Let me give them 25 or 50 bucks. And if enough of us do that, we can make a real difference for those organizations.
Yeah, well, and as we look out at beautiful Wellspan Park this morning, as your team is getting it ready, I think that you're absolutely right. The beautiful part of Give Local is that every organization I talk to, I ask for their website, right? Can you learn more about the organization? Right. But that Give Local York website acts as a billboard for those organizations, and it really puts them in the faces of folks that may otherwise not be familiar. So,
and
Eric,
as you
thank
say
you.
it, the sun comes out on the backdrop.
It's great. It's great. Eric, thanks so much. I'm sure I'll see you later today.
Yes,
good luck. Bring home another championship, right?
Very good. Thanks.